Solve the equation 3x plus 1 quantity square minus 3 times quantity 3x plus 1 plus 2. Notice we have 3x plus 1, 3x plus 1, same thing. So let's assume let y be that 3x plus 1. Okay, then the question becomes, this is y now, y square minus 3y plus 2 equals 0. And this is familiar quadratic equation, and we know how to factor, how to solve. So y square, y times y plus 2, 2 is 2 times 1, 2, to get negative 3, negative, negative. Okay, so we got a product of two things equals 0. That implies first factor 0. So from this factor we get y equals 2. From this factor we get y equals 1. Okay, but those are not answers because y is 3x plus 1. Now back substitute the value of y here. So y is 3x plus 1. So 3x plus 1 equals 2, or 3x plus 1 equals 1. Now solve for x. So subtract 1, and we get 3x equals 1, or we get 3x equals 0. Now divide by 3. Okay, divide by 3. So x equals 1/3, and divide by 3. 0 over 3 is 0. So 1/3 and 0 are answers. Okay, let's do the next. It says solve the inequality and write the solution in interval notation. Also graph the solution. So we got fractions, so we find the LCD and multiply through. So LCD is 5 means 5 over 1. 4, 3, 1. 4 and 3 are relatively prime. That means 3 does not divide 4, and they don't have common factors. Okay, 4 times 3, 12. So 12 is the LCD. Now multiply both sides by 12. That means multiply this fraction by 12, multiply this fraction by 12, multiply this fraction by 12. Okay, then we get 12. That multiply means that's on the top. 12 and 4. 4 goes 1 time, 4 goes 3 times. Okay, here 3 and 12. 3 goes 1 times, 3 goes 4 times, and there is nothing here. So we have 3 times quantity 5x plus 1 is less than 2x minus 3 times 4 is 4. So let me write 4 first. 4 times 2x minus 3 plus is plus 5 times 12. 12 times 5, 60. Okay, now we don't have fractions anymore. Let's simplify. So distribute 3, distribute 4. Say 15x plus 3 less than 8x minus 12 plus 60. Okay, let's simplify right inside. This is 15x plus 3 less than 8x, negative 12 plus 60. They are like terms. So 60 minus 12, that's 48 plus 48. Okay, 60 minus 12, 48. Now we wanna move, like we wanna keep like terms in one side, like 15x, 8x. So move the smaller term. So subtract 8x from both sides. 3, 48. So subtract 3 from both sides as well. So 15x minus 8x, that's 7x, strictly less than 48 minus 3, 45. Okay, now divide by 7, you get x less than 45 over 7. Okay, let's graph the solution, and we can come up with the interval notation. Negative infinity through infinity. X is strictly less than 45 over 7. It's like 6 point something. So here is 0. So here is 45 over 7. It's strictly less than. That means this is not included, so we use parentheses. so everything smaller than 45/7. So interval is negative infinity through 45/7. Okay, final. Next question. We have two inequalities, so we can work together. 2x plus 12 less than 2, so subtract 12 from both sides. We are trying to isolate x. In this case, 10 minus 9x less than equal to 28, so 10 subtract 10 from both sides. Okay, and we have now 2x less than 2 minus 12, negative 10, or so negative 9x less than equal to 28 minus 10, that's 18. Now to isolate x, we divide by 2, so x less than, divide by 2, negative 5, or in this case divide by 9, so x divide by negative 9, sorry, negative 9, so negative 18 divided by 9, 2. But when we divide by negative number, we have to switch this direction, so it will be bigger than equal to. Now let's graph and write down the interval notation. Negative infinity through infinity. The first one says x is less than negative 5, so here 0, negative 5 is here, less than means on the left. Okay, or x is bigger than equal to negative 2. Negative 5 is negative 2. Okay, so this was negative 5 is 0, this is negative 2. It says x is bigger than equal to, so we need to use bracket all the way. So the solution in interval notation, negative infinity through negative 5, both parentheses, and negative 2 to infinity, negative 2 to infinity, but negative 2 is included bracket because we have bigger than equal to, so bracket to infinity. Never use bracket for infinity though. Okay, next 32. Same thing, we need to isolate x, so bring 3x to the left side, move 6 to the other side. Okay, bring 3x means subtract 3x from both sides. Bring 3x to the left side, move 14, so add 14. So minus x minus 3x minus 4x less than equal to 10 minus 6, 4, and 7x minus 3x, 4x less than equal to 14 plus 14, 28. Now divide by negative 4, divide by 4. In this case x less than equal to, divide by 4, 7. In this case divide by negative 4. When we divide by negative number, this changes, so bigger than equal to 4 over 4, 4 over negative 4, so negative 1. Okay, now we find the interval and we can write down the, we graph and we write the interval notation. X is bigger than equal to negative 1. Here is 0, here is negative 1. X is bigger than equal to, so bigger than equal to means bracket and to the right, and x is less than equal to 7, so 7 here, less than equal to, so bracket, so negative 1 through 7 and bracket. Okay, 33. So we have a compound inequality. Anyways, we have to isolate x here. For that, plus 1, we subtract 1 from each side. There are 3 sides. Negative 3 less than equal to 3x, strictly less than 7 minus 1, 6. Now divide by 3. 3 over 3 is 1, so negative 1 less than equal to 3, 3 cancel, x strictly less than 2. So when we graph, x is bigger than equal to negative 1, so 0, negative 1 is here, bigger than equal to, so on the right of negative 1, but x is less than 2, so 0, 1, 2, less than, so parenthesis, this is 2, so negative 1 to 2,